Double delta NQ on the 4. Double delta EM on the 1. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Divergence down YM on the 8.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is ALGOBOX, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oathroom. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Let me know how that microphone is. Up, down, left, right, sideways. How is everybody doing? Welcome back. Is it Monday? Oh my goodness, we had a fantastic Friday. Take a look at the cheat sheet before we get started. If you are new with us, on Mondays I like to catch up with the new folks and kind of give some walkthroughs on what we do. Pay a little bit more attention to the brand newbies. Fridays, we book in the week with the advanced stuff. So if you saw the Friday video, you watched Lunchbot roll through. We had lots of good training there as well. Walked you through how to kind of set things up. Monday Fun Day.
NQ on the 4.
That's right. Thanks. Everybody give me a shout out and say hello there in the chat. Let's get the YouTube algorithm warmed up. Let them know that we're here. And to have no fear. I've got some exciting things to show you guys. Let's go down here to the bottom left. And we're going to be talking about what we're now going to be calling the Dream Panel. I got to give Don credit for the name there. I just love it. When he said it's like the Dream Panel, I love it. So I do think I'm going to give that the name, the Dream Panel. So the Dream Panel, because it is going to have some more items besides Enigma as we go forward. I was going to rename this thing Gemini, and I had these great ideas. Maybe we call it the Apollo. There's all kinds of fun names that I was going to come up with for building out this panel. But I realized, you know what? Our members are still smarter than me, as usual. And they have just come up with an amazing idea. We're going to call it the Dream Panel. What do you think? If you guys want the Dream Panel, type Dream Panel there in the chat. And actually, after you are done with that, if you would like to get on the waiting list to get the Dream Panel, head on over here to our Discord channel chat on the left-hand side. There is a Dream Panel waiting list, and all you need to do is type the word Dream in the chat, and we'll be talking more soon about how you might be able to get your hands on that. Now, you can get it if you just want to go and pay 20 grand. You can absolutely do that. The system is $20,000 if you want to purchase Platinum, which includes all of our Platinum fully automated robots, dual robot machines, and all that stuff. That is beyond gold, which, again, we don't even talk about Platinum. It's not even listed on our website there. You have to be a gold member already to be able to have access to upgrade to Platinum. But yes, it is a upgrade. Basically, whatever you've paid in the past, you can upgrade to it for the difference between $20,000 and what you've currently paid. If you literally want everything that our system has to offer, all Vinny's code, all access to me, all that kind of stuff, that's Platinum. But you need to contact me if that's something that you are into. And again, that's kind of an exclusive membership. I get it, 20 grand. Not everybody's got 20 grand laying around. At the same time, after you've been using ALGOBOX for a while, you might. I'm just saying. And the Dream Panel might be able to help you get there. If you think the Dream Panel can help you get there, there will be an intermediate level to jump from where you currently are through the Dream panel using the Platinum Edition panel that will be called the Dream panel, which will also include Super AOs. You notice right now I don't have Super Alpha Omegas on here, but you know, everything related to this panel was Enigma. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to expand. We're just going to build out on this panel. I'm going to add the Super AO, which is one of the absolute best plays in my opinion. I'm going to be setting it for full auto for myself, so I may as well include it with the crew. Look at this. There's one that's spread, and that one's a little bit questionable. Normally we want those right on top of each other. That's one you kind of have to use a lossy join, but even when you get that Alpha Omega with the ready up, super move up and off of there, that measurement right there from the ready up to the top of that move is 185 ticks in, let's see, how many minutes? That was 57, that's 403, 6 minutes for 185 ticks for a Super AO. So now you know why I'm automating the mess out of that. You love it. You gotta love it. Huge moves. I'm sure we'll get some of those here this afternoon. Well, I'm not sure. I can't be sure about anything, can I? 20 accounts times $1,000, you got platinum. You know, that's some good mathing right there. That's a very good point. Let me bring up the chat here. I realize we don't have the chat on the screen here, so everybody can see what I'm talking about. So I'm answering
on the one.
That one right there from T-Bird the Trader. But yeah, we've got some really exciting stuff. All I can say is this week is going to be awesome. I'm going to be introducing you guys to some of the new opportunities with us. We've got the affiliate program there. If you would like to get the Dream panel, we'll be focused on the Dream panel folks here this week. And so I'm going to be showcasing the Dream panel big time. We are currently outside. In fact, speaking of, I'm going to turn it on right now. So I'm going to go arm long, arm short. I'm going to go quantity. We're going to 2 times 5 right now. We're in a good spot here. We are outside the fiddle zone. I got the fiddle zone filter on, so it's not going to take trades that are inside the fiddle zone anyways. So yeah, I've got that one turned on. Now, when would we use the moonshot and the super moon? So I give it a good example there this morning. When the market was going absolutely wild, I would love to only take super moonshots for a bit. I would turn that super moon and I'd turn the moonshots on, turn super moon on. I wouldn't necessarily turn on the standard enigmas, but if I wanted to filter and only take an enigma when it had either a ready DD or a cross, I would just click on those 2 buttons right there. Does everybody understand that? If you understand that, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. We'll try to walk it through a little bit more. Again, it is Mentorship Monday, so I'm going to spend a little more time walking through kind of some basic stuff with people, but some of it is reiterating for the folks who've been around a while. Make sure that you know it. So I kind of put it in a pop quiz format there. Some people had questions on neutrals. What does neutral on, neutral off mean on this panel? So this has to do if you are using the MACVU filter. So if you turn the MACVU filter on, which means I only want to take trades in the direction of the MACV Ultimate. Now, what's the MACV Ultimate? Let's move that over here to the left. This one, the nerd. Basically, all 4 correlated instruments, if you wanted to only take trades in the direction of the nerd, you would turn the MACVU filter on. But the question is what happens about a neutral? See, like right here, what about neutrals? So the question is, I like to ask in the panel, do I want to take neutrals or no? Okay, so it's like, I know you kind of like deal with the negative or the positive, neutral on or neutral off. This is not a filter. This is a do you want neutrals or not? The default would be off, which means you don't take one if you are neutral. But if you want to go ahead and take the ones inside the neutral zone, then you would turn this on. Now, for me, one of the things I like to combine if I've got neutral on, if I was using MACV filter, but let's say, like if I just turn that off, let's talk about the invert logic button here real quick. Why would you need to invert logic? Well, one of the things that I have discovered that when the market is in the flat zone, I have found a lot of enigmas. I can literally target the back of the enigma because there is such a wide swathing move around that flat zone area that I can invert the logic, and instead of taking a long, I'll take a short, targeting the normal stop zone of an enigma.
Double delta
So
NQ on
flat zone, in case you are new with this, again, we'll talk about what does he mean. What's he talking about with the flat zone? So we use this MACV Ultimate as one of our primary filters right before we are about to take a trade. Inside this golden zone in here, we kind of call that the, well, we call that the fiddle zone. Don't fiddle in the middle. And the best plays are going to come outside of this zone in general. It means you pulled back the rubber band, and that the rubber band, when you pull it back, you can let go of it, and we can kind of have a better idea of where it's going versus like kind of throwing a floppy rubber band. This is not expanded. So inside of this standard deviation zone, harder plays inside of here, easier plays outside. Simple as that. Now, this red line though, this is the flat zone, okay? All the way down there. That little hot dog stand looking red and yellow area there, that is the flat zone. Completely flat, not to be confused with the fiddle zone. You need to know the difference between the two. Yes, the flat zone is inside of the fiddle zone, but right in here, I literally will reverse and invert the logic. And I have found that more enigmas will hit the back of the target on an enigma than will move forward. So one of those things that I might want to use the invert logic for as we hit the flat zone. Now, one of the things, how would I know when I hit the flat zone? Well, really cool. Inside of our indicator suite over here, if I go into my indicators, I have an indicator. Where can I get the wave ranges? So we post those on Sunday evenings in the premium chat, or it's also way back there in the public chat. There's a lot of public chatters, so you have to scroll all the way back, but ask someone in the Discord room and they'll get you a screenshot of the optimizations that we ran for the week. But every Sunday night, we post those out, or early Monday morning in the AM. But we did post out the optimized ranges for the wave last night, Sunday. So check that out, and it's easier to find if you're a premium member. I'm not sure if you're a premium. Remind me, T-Bird, have you joined, or are you still in the trial area? So I'm going to show you guys the fiddle zone indicator. So let's see, scrolling here, looking for the no fiddle zone. Pretty sure I have it on. No fiddle zone. Let's see. There it is. Yep, there it is. My eyes. I need my glasses here. Okay, so here is the fiddle zone and the flat zone. We've got this labeled incorrectly. Right now it says the 0 zone calculation. That is incorrect. Should say the flat zone. But we'll get that fixed in a one of our upcoming releases. People were calling it the 0 for a while, but we have settled on the flat zone because it's just 0 is too overused. So fiddle zone color, we can differentiate our background colors. Now these are not actual filters. This isn't going to stop the trades from firing or anything like that. This is simply a visual indicator for you as the human to interact like Cyborg in the Cyborg style of trading, for you to kind of override or to kick in something. For instance, in this case, I want to see when I get this dark orange little zone. Now I literally want to go over there, and I simply, if I've got this turned on full auto, I will reach over now and I will select invert logic. Make sense? Okay, now that one didn't fire because we just came right back down into, we are currently in the fiddle zone. So we came right back down into the fiddle zone right there. I can see that that one did not fire because we just dropped inside the fiddle zone there. Although I would normally want to go ahead and take a shot at that one right there. But it is following the rules that it did not fire because we are technically inside the fiddle zone. All right, you joined on Friday. Awesome, my friend. Well, you should be able to see it then in the premium member chat. Let's make sure you got access to the premium member chat. So let me know if you should be able to see this. If not, let me know. And then we need to make sure that your Discord user ID got set up properly. Since you just signed up on Friday, I mean, it's possible it didn't get you set up, but let's get you squared away, my friend. Yeah, under premium member chat. So if I were to scroll in here from last night, here's the optimizations right there. And we can just click on it, and you can see the different periods.
Short NQ on the 4.
So YM today for me should be on the 33. And so for me to adjust that, I'll simply go right here, click in the chart and go 33R and hit enter, 33 range, wait for it, boom, done. All right, so I've got my news indicator loaded up here. Let's take a look to make sure we don't have any afternoon news we need to be concerned with. I don't think we do. It's a Monday. Shouldn't. Nope. So we had home sales early this morning. Something after hours at 4:25. Not going to worry about that. So no news. Now we just get to play the game here this afternoon. So good skip on this one. Can you see how it did not quite get to the Enigma target? It missed it, didn't it? Missed it by about 5 ticks. So I'm just saying, I really like the filter. I don't know about you guys. You like the filter? Type a 1 if you do. 2 if you just don't know.
DCDMYM on the 1.
NT8 says you're on a trial as well. T-Bird, can you say something in the public chat so I can find your user ID?
YM on the 1.
Can you say hello in the public chat? That might be the thing too. Like if you have not been, well, backing up. Did you fill out the form? You might be missing a form.
DCDMYM on the 1.
Did you fill out the mentorship form? Some people get real excited. They buy, but then don't go fill out the form.
Double Delta EM on the 1.
Nope. Actually, I just looked in the form fields, and I see you in the database there. Oh, you got a weird... Ah, okay. You probably broke my script. Your Discord username is tbirdx space bracket monk mode end bracket. Bro, you're breaking my scripts, bro. You're breaking my scripts. All right, tbirdx bracket monk mode in bracket. I'm gonna start calling him special. He's Captain Special. I got a special name. I'm just giving you a hard time. Welcome aboard. It's great to have you in the crew. All right, T-Bird monk mode. I'm gonna manually get you set up. There he is. I see he said hello. Let me get you set up right now. You're about to see that zone right now. Great to have you aboard, my friend. I like your name. Just giving you a hard time. All right, let's see. You've got Enigma access. You've got premium member access and standard. All the above. All right, my friend. Now you're cooking with Crisco, brother. What? Short key's acting out. What is that? 1 moment, please. The weekends, you know, just don't get things loaded up. Short keys, 3. Yeah. Close this one. 1 moment, folks. 1 moment. Got the keys to the kingdom here. Exit. Okay, let's launch. Okay, version 3. Do. All right, so now it'll work. All right, T-Bird, there we go. There's the intro and
Double Delta EM on the 1.
the official. I just jacked it up. It happens. There you go. There's a link to the library. And you should see premium member all there and available to you as well. All right, now if I can get back to my screen.
Divergence down YM on the 8. Double Delta EM on the...
Okay, we got triple delta showing up in here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to draw the zone, right? All right, I'm drawing the zone right here. Titanic zone coming in. I'm going to be looking to try to get short up in this area after a trap. So I'm going to be looking for, so first of all, we got Titanic zone. Everybody recognize that? Everybody type Titanic zone in the chat if you know it. Type a 2 if you don't. We'll go through it. So we got a triple ready DD. So triple threat. Triple threat. We can sink the Titanic. All right, so now, how long does it take to sink the Titanic? It takes a while. It's a slow situation and scenario, right? But now I believe a higher time frame is going to come into play. So what I'm going to do is now I glance my eyes over to the next higher time frame up, and sure enough, what do I got? I've got a purple divergence triangle coming in here. So an opportunity for a potential wave move, which currently is 33 ticks. Now, I'm hoping we get more than that out of it. Usually I'm trying to get about 100 to 150 ticks out of a Titanic zone. Now, one of the other things I like to draw, I'm going to give myself a measurement. I'm going to use F2 this time. And I'm going to go, I got two places I got to worry about there, but I'm going to go with all the way down to the tip here to the center of the ready DDs.
Speed of NQ55.
Okay.
Speed of
and
NQ55.
now from the ready DD, I want to find out where I'm going to be going to potentially on the run up. There's scenario, there's the middle. Okay, so that's past R2 up top. So I'm going to grab a little zone right here, right into the R2, but let's see, R2 is there, so we already see that. So I'm going to go like about like this for that zone up top. Going to give it a Titanic zone coloring. And this one, I like the Titanic zone coloring as well. I like to think of it as the deep blue ocean.
Double delta
deep blue sea. All right, Titanic zone. Gonna look for a trap back behind it. And then when the trap is set, then I will start to play it, targeting underneath the deep blue sea. I got the right sizing on that. Should be right about there. So basically underneath those white cross lines right there. Casey, I saw you say top of the crown, we're going down. Be careful now. Remember, that has, you guys are getting confused. It's okay. This is a day to talk about it. That's when we're talking about a major level. What major level do we have right here? Casey, pop quiz. If what you're saying is true, what major level are we looking at? Thank you, Mark. No, Casey. Come on, man. Nope. You're scaring me, bro. No. Go back and watch the videos. All right. That looks like that could be the trap right there. No, Titanic zone is not a major level, bro. HOD. Come on, everybody help him out. Everybody give him, what is it? HOD, LOD, right? Or open line.
Along on the YM
right?
one.
Help him out. Help yourself out too. Teach someone else, teach yourself. All right, Enigma just auto-entered us to the long side on this one. Makes me a little nervous because, again, I do think we've got a bit of a trap in here. We are looking for the trap to the long side. We're looking for a bull trap, so everybody thinks, okay, yeah, we're going up, and then we start to work our way down is what we're looking for with the Titanic zone. However, can we respect the 20-tick positions and 20-tick directives of an Enigma? Yes. Does it auto-plot HOD, LOD? Yes, indeed. HOD, LODs, there's a quick video on that. Let me show you guys how you can kind of find some of these things rather. There we go. So target 1 has been achieved. Target 1 acquired. Now I'm going to move over my, let's see here, go to videos. Now again, you can find this in the documentation section area as well, but you're like, huh, let me see, it's those
Touch YM on the
all right, we got our other target. Here we go, current OHL right here. So watch this quick little video right here.
Double delta NQ.
Auto plotted open, high, low, close right here.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Yeah. Show me your commercial. Skip.
The ALGOBOX Current Day OHL Indicator is your go-to tool for tracking the day's open, high, and low. Essential levels for understanding market direction and key price zones. This indicator automatically marks the day's high with a green dashed line, the opening price with a yellow dashed line, the day's low with a red dashed line.
Speed of
These levels are crucial
NQ58.
for identifying market direction, price magnets, and support or resistance zones. It's fully customizable. Choose how frequently it updates, every tick, bar close, or price change. Adjust the colors, styles, and placement of the lines. Manage CPU load with flexible calculation intervals. Use these levels as targets or reference points. They can guide your trading decisions and improve your market analysis.
All right,
Upper
yes.
touch NQ on
All right,
the
so that Enigma got us. Awesome. Look, we're almost in my zone. Look,
double
we're about to
delta
reach
NQ
it.
on the 4.
I'm going to start smacking it down. There's a red cross. Now, it might pop me, so I'm hyper aware that could happen. I'm going to go naked. I'm going to turn off full auto here for a moment.
YM1.
Oh, turned it off just in time. All right, need to go naked here. And want to get a little bit of size here, and I'm going to go with
Upper bands touch YM on the
none
33
into my
double
zone.
delta
So the
NQ
double
on the
move
4.
into this zone after the Titanic zone. You always have to be respectful of the fact that it might not be the Titanic zone, which is why I drew that to begin with, to know, okay, what is my risk? If it starts to launch, then how far am I going? And I think we go up into
Double
this
delta
area.
on the 1.
There we go. There's my ready DD. Now up top. So my stop mentally is above that ready DD. Basically, we go above that ready DD, well then I'm wrong. And I'll take a loss there on it. And here I will try to count some ticks. Does look like it's got more space in it. Might be coming in early here. Got a Titanic zone now coming in on the NQ as well.
Speed up
And
NQ
it's moving
53
fast,
delta
so
NQ on the
like
4.
my whole conversations I like to have are, you know, I like to mentally say, if it's fast,
Double
likely not
delta
gonna
NQ on
last,
the
right?
4.
Okay, there's the top of my zone.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
Upper bands on NQ getting touched.
Enigma short on the NQ4.
Q4's popping me an Enigma there. Let's see. I'm gonna get short on that, but man, it's still pushing up on the NQ4s. Got the Enigma there. Almost to the target.
Upper
Nope, it's
bands touch
popping.
YM on the 33. Double delta EM on the 2.
If that pops over that ready up, I'm gonna peel half.
Speed of YM53. Double delta RTY on the 4. Double delta EM on the bands
Very
touch
much.
NQ on the
And
89.
all out there on NQ on that dropout. Look at that beautiful Enigma. Targeted all the way down. Beautiful, beautiful move there for me. All right, now, is this one going to cooperate? Just got a green dot there. Should have peeled some off, but I was not ready because I was watching my NQ. Hard to manage two things at once. So, higher time frame. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, my point of entry here. I'm going to peel half here.
89.
If we come back down to the back of the Enigma, is right about 44.85s. There we go. Peel half there. And then Enigma back target here-ish might be a good spot. There's a green dot. I'll take it right there. Beautiful set of plays there. 6,300. Get in the juicy NQ. Thank you. With, remember this? What'd I say? I said there's a Titanic zone building back behind it. There's the trap. Boom. Big drop out there. Huge numbers there on NQ. Plus the Dow worked out for me as well. You notice the move up was fast. What do I say? When it's fast, likely not going to last. And we had a perfect measurement out of the prior. If the Titanic zone doesn't just work and start to move down, then that's why I have that secondary measurement. Does everybody understand that? Now, this is advanced. Okay, that's an advanced thing. I've talked about it before many times. I know the nomads know it. Any nomads here tonight? I know they were up late doing their overnight thing. Market was moving like crazy overnight, so I imagine they had a lot of fun last night. But that was a simple measurement from the prior pivot into the center of the ready DDs. Gives me the extension. There it is. I'll draw a little zone there, however you want to do it. But it's basically right there around that. Here comes the ready DD. There's my stop. Literally, look right there behind that ready DD. Wow, we skimmed it, didn't we? Skimmed it. Skimmed it. Right back. Stop behind the ready DD. Turns right there. Gives me the big fat dropout. Money, money. Gotta love it. 6,300. We still might be able to hit our 10K target. All right, that's trade 1 and trade 2 and trade number 3. Triple winners here so far this afternoon. I'm already done for the day. What time is it? We just started. 32 minutes in. 32 minutes and 6,300. Now, I think I'd already put up... I think I already got 1,900 earlier, so take 1,900 out of that. So those two plays were a combination of about 4K total for those two plays to add to the 2K I kind of already had. Let's see. So, did you guys get to check out the Lunchbot video on Friday? Full Auto Friday, we did a lot of cool showcasing of the Lunchbot setup there. And then the new V3 Enigma bot has been released for Platinum members. That is Platinum only. Now, this is not to be confused with the Dream Panel. So if people got questions on that, yeah, just come and ask in the chat. We'll try to do some more videos around that on Friday, on Full Auto Friday. But the combination of Lunchbot plus Enigma bot plus, you know, me over here cyborging it, that's a pretty lethal combo there. Now I've got these two set to sim right now. I'm not running anything on them. Kind of came in late here. Obviously did not get in this morning on it, but you guys are going to see me running more of this here as we progress forward. And there's going to be some cool opportunities for you guys to get involved with some of that. There's going to be an ambassador program if you want to be a chatty Cathy about us out there in public, meaning if you are willing to put comments on all of our videos, reshare them, have a social media presence on Twitter, etc. Don't have to have a giant following or anything. Just have an account. I don't think it's asking too much, but if you'd like to join the ambassador program, there'll be more details of that coming out this week as well. That chart's up trying to track with you. I'm seeing what's gold and what's platinum. Anything full auto is platinum. How about that? We do include some platinum features for gold members if you're a gold member, although I think you did monthly. Is that correct, T-Bird? Let me know. Let's use you as an example. I think you just went on monthly, correct? You did lease to own? Or did you purchase it outright? I apologize if I'm wrong on that. Yeah, monthly. So on monthly, you don't have any of the full auto features yet until you have been with us for 6 months. It's just a matter of like right now. I could tell you, no offense, but you know, you're kind of lost right now. It would be very dangerous for you to just turn on full auto. You have no idea what you're doing. And I have just learned, like, I want our students to have learned the program, been through the 120 days of, you know, practice. At the same time, it only takes you 40 days to learn everything, but then I think you need some practice with it. So for better or worse, if you're on a monthly, no offense, I just don't trust people. I don't trust people that you're going to do the homework, you're going to do the studies, you're going to set up properly, you're going to get your computer set up, you're not going to go out there and get your UPS installed, you're probably running on your mom's laptop, no offense. Okay. But if you've been with us for 6 months, I'm like, okay, you have probably been here, you've done your due diligence, you know and understand the risks of what can happen if you lose internet, you lose connectivity, all that type of stuff. You've been through some news events, you know what occurs. Actually, Friday, I got hit with a news event, right? I missed, there was a 9:45 news event on Friday. Got my stop out, you know, wasn't a big deal, but thank goodness I had to stop there at that time, right? And I talked about that. You saw it in real time on those first 2 trades there on Friday. We still ended up 12,000 on the day. Great day. But you know, I want my traders to succeed. Now, my desire doesn't mean it doesn't follow through to absolutes. It's like I can't guarantee you success, but I kind of know better than, I'll just say it. I know better than you when you come in here. Okay. You need to learn some things. You're not just going to come in here and turn on the buttons and, you know, go. Okay. It takes a little bit of time to learn some things, like driving a car. You don't just throw you in a car and go either. You got to go through training, right? How many of you guys remember when you were 15 years old and you're having to go to driver's ed, right? Remember driver's ed? So you got to go through driver's ed with our system. So after you have achieved 6 months with us, if you're on monthly, then you can request to enable full auto at the 6-month marker. You can request that through a ticket. You basically open up tech support ticket, or it's automatically unlocked for you at the end of your payment terms. So if you're on a 18-month payment plan, then at the end of 18 months, it will unlock all the full auto for you. Does that make sense? Is that any clearer? After watching the full auto Friday played with Lunchbot, and it made $850 profit and forgot to post in the room. Oh, awesome, my friend. You made $850? Yeah, actually, I ran across 4 instruments that day, and I did, it did $1,700 for me on Friday. But yeah, if you jumped in late on it and just kind of got it set up, and there's Obey Market saying he just turned it on and made $850. Awesome work, bro. Awesome. Okay, very lost. How about this? I'm going to jump into the open mic area. Do you want to jump on the mic with me and let's talk? There we go. So I got the open mic area turned on there in the Discord channel chat. If you want to chat at me there. Let's have a chat. Let's talk. I think other people might have the same questions as you. So here we go. Open mic. It's Mentorship Monday. Let's have a chat. Anybody else wants to join on and come have a chat with me? Jump in the open mic. And let me know if you guys are not able to get in there or not. Curtis G here. Curtis has been busy a lot lately with family matters. Praying for Curtis and his fam. Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna grab a coffee reheat here real quick while we do that, so we can chat it up a bit. And my
Fib.ym on the
parched. But then we'll come back and talk about some of these things. Let's get everybody unlost today. And simultaneously, I'm going to learn from this to go, okay, how do I make this more clear for you guys who are coming on as new folks? Again, we have the Mentorship Monday. We come in here and we talk about the new stuff. But yeah, let me grab some dark liquid and I'll be
Speed of NQ52.
But yeah, hop in the open mic if you guys want to have a chat with me. Mic is low again. Are you kidding me? No, dude, it can't be. Equalizer is showing me it's super loud. What are you talking about? No way. No way, bro. Turn up your sound, bro. Look at this mic. Look at that mic. That is way too hot. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. Don't tell me the mic is low. There's no way the mic is low. Anybody else? Is the mic low or is it just him? Tell him to fix his internet. Tell him to turn on his sound. The equalizer is never wrong.
Look.
There we go. I hear somebody. T-Bird, is that you?
That is me, man. What's going on?
Awesome, my friend. Awesome, my friend. Can I get a first name?
Tremaine.
Tremaine. Awesome, my friend.
He go by Trey. Let me just say
Trey. Dude, so I used to play ball with some guys, and our point guard was Trey. And dude, I just every time I hear the name Trey, like I just always think of him. And he hit way too many 3-pointers. Do you hit 3-pointers? Are you a 3-point player?
I'm a bigger guy, so I'm down low post.
You're in the low post. All right.
Yeah.
We'll leave the threes for the outside guys. But I bet you're down there like dunking on people and getting your extra point. And one. They call you and one, right?
Yeah, more of and one than done.
And one, baby. Hey, you get your 3. That's how he gets his tray. All right. Hey, give me a moment here. Let me grab a quick beverage here. I'll be right back, and we'll have a chat. We'll make sure everything's and you kind of know where we're at.
Okay, sounds
all right.
good.
I'll be right back, everybody. One sec.
Fib.NQ on the 89. Double delta NQ on the double delta EM on the 1.
Trades got me 10 feet off the ground. ALGOBOX makes trading like a game. Join us now and see what can be found. ALGOBOX and never miss the game.
All right. Let's see. Trey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
There. Okay. Let me pull over website here real quick to. Okay, so over here on the pricing page on the monthly, so there's like double asterisks down here, so I don't know if there's a better way to like, I should maybe move these up into this section possibly, but here's how full auto goes. So full auto bot packs are available for lifetime owners. So if you have a pack that has full auto, which you do on all of them as of right now. As of later this week, that's not going to happen. I was supposed to pull it on Saturday. I just time over the weekend. Whoops. Off the screen, you guys can't see. So Enigma bot packs are on all of them, but but the other ones like Headshot, Two Finger Salute, and all that are not until you have a full payoff, and that's basically lifetime owners. Basically, full auto bot packs are available for lifetime owners. Once you become full lifetime, basically everything unlocks. However, you can also at the end of a period of 6 months, you can request it with a ticket. And basically, down if you have been with us for 6 months, I assume that you've been around, you've gone through the live streams, you've seen what we're doing. I trust that you kind of know what you're doing at that point, and we'll unlock full auto at the 6-month mark. However, during your 2-week free trial, so you're probably going, well, I have access to it right now. Yeah, during your 2-week free trial, everything is fully unlocked. Now, whether that's good or that's bad, I don't know. I just, hey, hopefully people are only practicing in sim when they're going through the 2-week free trial. They're not just throwing their live money at it, but hopefully they can figure some things out and sort it. However, if you are like, I get it, I know it, I got the risk, I want to go all in, you can do $39.97, and I'm like, assuming that a person that can pay, you pay 1 day for me, like I always talk, like whole targets on the day are 4K. You pay 1 day of my time, I give you lifetime of everything. That's kind of my whole stake. Pay me 4K. Okay. You do 1 day of trading for me. I give you lifetime access to all the tools and all the work that I do. Take on how I price point. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. It's what we do.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Um,
Time is about people.
Yeah, so, but as far as unlocking full auto, you are currently, let's see, if you jumped in early, which it sounded like you did, your full auto is probably working right now. Is that correct? Like you turned on, you were able to turn on Enigma bot on them and it worked, correct?
No, that's so
Enigma long on the YM1.
I didn't turn anything on. I mean, my chart, and so I was trying to look at my chart to see if it kind of looked like yours.
Ah, gotcha. So let's talk about that. Yeah, out of the box, those are not going to be there.
There you go. Out of the box is what I guess that's what I was trying to figure out.
Watch like an Enigma video, you'll see basically if you right click and go to indicators on your entry chart.
Okay.
Probably should have paused. There we go. Okay. In fact, let's make this even easier because it is Mentorship Monday. Let's go to your actual link. So let's go to workspace. I'm going to do the standard default out of the box 1080p workspace.
Mm-hmm.
Left. All right, so this looks familiar, right? This is what you saw when you first turned everything on, correct?
Correct. However, I don't have any of those, I think, harmonics, or I think that's what you call those. I don't have any colors here. I just have the algo bars rocks, and it's, that's it.
Okay, so do you have an error message pop up with your license? You're having a license.
Yeah.
Oh, let me fix that for you right now. Let's see. All your form and work to my script because. So give me a second. Grabbing your machine ID. I'll get you taken care of. Doing it live.
I was like, I guess that's all platinum there.
Oh no, it's not. No, you can have access to all of that good stuff. Probably.
It's all good.
So let me go here.
But I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were in the middle of it.
Oh, it's
Harmonic
perfectly fine.
YM
You
on
know,
the two.
especially on Mondays. Like I said, Mentorship Monday is all about the new folks, and I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable. And if you have the question, I guarantee you, the other people who have the same question have the chat. And hey, we also like people need to know. Like I try to make myself available. Not some scenario like I don't know of any other group. Actually, you guys tell me in the chat. You guys know of any other group where they have this much access to your mentor where you can talk to the mentor? And I think so.
Speed of NQ70. Speed of NQ70. Double delta aim on the 2.
It's close.
Okay, in just a moment, I'm going to have you start NinjaTrader.
All right, perfect.
Now, you are going to have Enigma, not going to have the full auto.
Oh, that's cool. And I like your analogy earlier too about the
Lower bands
not
touch
having everything.
NQ on
'cause,
the
I mean,
89.
yeah, I mean, you don't get into a Ferrari and just go.
It's true.
You know.
Yes. All right. So I've got you in the system. You just restart your NinjaTrader. Now you'll walk through.
Okay.
First,
Got it. Okay. Okay, it's loading up now.
let's see. I'm currently on. I'm gonna switch to.
Okay.
Now I can hopefully change to safely, just in case. disconnect. I always recommend anybody, this is pro tip, connections, disconnect, I just data feed. Changes. Load in, I'm gonna reconnect. Safe way to do it if you want to lock up as oh, just remembered section. Let's off. Have no scanning of a. Okay, I'm gonna reconnect, and then part in my identical.
So I'm gonna put a screenshot of my chart in the chat. It still looks the same, but there's no error messages this time.
Okay. Oh, you've opened you've got a different workspace going. And okay. So on your NinjaTrader area, click on workspaces. Tell me what workspace.
Harmonic NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ short NQ on the 6. Harmonic NQ on the NQ on the 20. Harmonic NQ on the 2.
Hello?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you?
Oh, my bad.
I missed what you said. Did you say something? What the workspace name is?
Harmonic
We're looking for the
NQ.
standard
Yeah.
1080p.
Yes, it's under standard 1080p.
Okay,
Harmonic
so
NQ
lower
on the
screenshot that I can tell you
Harmonic
have some
NQ on the
obligations,
2.
and when you closed out, you probably
Harmonic
saved.
NQ on the 2.
Unfortunately,
NQ on the
you
6.
got like,
NQ
you
on
got
the
a-
9.
Let's do this. Close out your NinjaTrader real quick, and the fastest
Okay.
way to get the old workspace back is to just run the installer again and just go next.
Harmonic
install
NQ on the 2. On the 2.
That'll put the works.
Fib.NQ on the 24. Harmonic NQ on the 6.
Okay. All right. No, not a problem.
Upper bands touch NQ on the
Now that's
24.
if I have your proper
Upper bands touch
machine ID.
NQ on the
I grabbed the machine
24.
ID that you put in the form.
Upper bands touch
which I'm
NQ on the
assuming is-
24. Harmonic NQ on the 2.
Yeah, because I didn't get no error messages. I didn't get
Lower
any
bands touch
error messages
NQ on
this
the
time.
89.
Okay, yeah, so that just means that the chart does not have the.
Okay.
They're saying he can't hear.
Yeah, Vinny, you're on stream. It's quite hard to hear you. We can hear Trey very well, but we can't hear you that well.
Okay, 1 second. Thanks for letting me know. Let me see.
Fib.NQ on the 2.
All right. How about now? Can everybody on the live stream hear me now? Yeah, something jacked up with old Windows 10.
NQ on the 2.
How about now? Test 1, test
Delta
2,
NQ
test
on
1,
the
test 2. Is that coming through? It's good now. It's good now. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know there. That was literally my fault. It's crazy. Like this was gone. It like wasn't even in there at all on the audio devices. Sorry, I'm on Windows 11 now. Okay. Let me.
Fib.NQ on the 2.
Let's sort where you're at now. Okay, so were you able to relaunch? And what do you got? You see all the indicators now? Oh, did I lose T-Bird? Now I lost T-Bird. I have to disconnect and reconnect over there. One moment. All right, Trey, can you hear me now?
I can. Do that question for you.
On the 2.
Okay, so I just fixed up everything there on the live stream, so now live streams can hear me as well. Okay, so did you launch? How does your chart's looking better after the quick install there?
So I had a question.
Yes.
Before during the install. So it gives me 3 options.
Yeah, select the very bottom option there. That'll install all the good stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Next.
Fib.NQ on the 24.
Let's load it up and see.
FIB.NQ on the 2. Double delta NQ on the 2.
Oh, got a super dot. I'm way behind on the entry.
Harmonic
And I got my targets filled anyways. All right, targets filled.
Harmonic NQ on the 2.
Let's get some
Lower
super
bands
dot
touch NQ on the
hype in the
24.
chat. Everybody type
Harmonic
super
NQ on the
dot.
6.
That was too easy. Sitting here teaching, training, getting somebody set up, and
Double
still
delta NQ on the 2.
making money. Come on, too easy.
Harmonic NQ on the 2.
So that, folks, that is called a super dot
FIB.NQ on the 2.
with a 2 T's. No, I did not mistype that because that is a Fibella dot, which means multi-fib plus Elliott wave landing for the structure. And then it got
Harmonic
superpowered
NQ
by
on
the
the 2.
Ready DD. Double delta, getting people caught off sides, and easy
Harmonic
up
NQ
for
on the
target
2.
1, target 2,
FIB.NQ on
putting
the
me
2.
at 6,500
FIB.NQ
on the day.
on the
And now
6.
I'm getting a super dot short up here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at that one as well.
Upper bands touch NQ on the
Oh,
24.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's getting up. Something's going on.
bands
Something's
touch
going
NQ
on.
on the 12.
Something is going on. What is
Upper
going
bands
on?
touch NQ on the
Got some
24.
news? What news is happening right now? Oh, that
Upper
was
bands
wild.
touch NQ on the 24.
All right, I'm posting the
Upper bands
FIB
touch
dot
NQ on the
NQ.
24.
Okay, let me go.
Upper bands touch NQ on the
double
24.
delta
NQ on the 2.
Done. All right, there's some readies coming up in here. See if we can
Double delta NQ on the
double
2.
delta.
Upper bands harmonic NQ on the 24. Upper bands touch NQ on
Really
the
press the go
24.
button.
Double delta NQ on the 2.
Triple. So we got another Titanic zone. Need to draw
Upper
it.
bands touch NQ on the
Ah,
24.
can't even draw the zone fast enough. In the back.
FIB.NQ on the 2.
It's moving so fast I can't react to the zone. Here we go, and drawing the zone. All right, I'm going to close out on that one. 7820, triple ready DD zone right there. Everybody type triple in the chat. We got the triple ready DD Titanic zone.
FIB.NQ on
Helped
the
me
2.
out there on that one.
Double delta NQ on the 2.
7820. That big down move there. Let's get the measurement. 61 ticks. 61 from top to the bottom of that Titanic zone. Not too shabby.
So I just put the screenshot
All right, let's see.
in the chat. It still looks the same.
What is going
Double
on with your
delta
system,
NQ
brother?
on the 2.
I mean, it's a clean install of Ninja.
Oh, that. You didn't get any error messages? No error message or anything.
Nah, no errors.
FIB.NQ on the 2. Harmonic NQ on the 2.
Yeah, well,
Harmonic
you don't
NQ on
have.
the 2.
You have no indicator. Let's connect to your data feed because the bottom looks a little bit weird. Maybe we're missing data. Can you connect to your data feed? Or let me back up. Do you have a
Yes.
data feed?
Yeah, it's connected to the data feed.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because I see you're at. I see a P&L there.
Yeah.
Well, that's a new one on me. What's going on with your... Well, I hate to direct you to technical support. Neo, are you on the chat? Neo, will you do me a favor and let's get him a ticket going? Can you click on the left-hand side and click on open a ticket real quick, and then let me have one of my guys remote in and get you set up? That's very odd. So that normally should not happen. I'm not sure what's going on there. I have not seen that where you're not getting
FIB.NQ on the
anything,
9.
but it's got to be something weird. Neo, DM me later and let me know what's going on with his system there. Because should be working like a champ.
problem, man. Appreciate your help, man.
All right.
Upper bands touch NQ
Well, let's
on
get
the
any other
24.
questions though. Did you understand
Upper
kind of
bands
the
touch
package that
NQ
you've
on
got
the
now though?
24.
You've got the
Upper bands
non-monthly.
touch NQ on
Once
the
you have
24.
paid off lifetime, you'll get access to all the full
Harmonic
auto
NQ on
features.
the 10,
Or
NQ on the
at 6
24.
months, once you've kind of got the cyborg under your belt, kind of know all that, you're good. Let me show you one more thing here on the chart. When you want to add the Enigma, because you do have access to Enigma, you just don't have access to the Enigma full auto. So if I right click on the chart and go into indicators, I can still add the Enigma. Of course, I didn't disconnect. Let's see if it's going to let me get away with one. Haha, didn't freeze. Excellent. So I'm going to go to in the list here. I can add the Flowmaster Enigma by double clicking, and then if I want to adjust any settings on the right,
Harmonic
I
NQ
can
on
do
the
so.
2.
Its default out of the box is probably good. It's got L2, but if you want to see more of them, L1. You'll learn that
Harmonic
in
NQ on the
the
2.
kind of as you go along the chat. On 2s, I like to have 2s. If I'm going to 3s,
Upper
I will
bands
lower
touch
this to an
NQ on the
L1.
24.
But you'll learn kind of all that, what that means, and that's what I mean by
Divergence
like
down NQ
really
on
need
the
to go
9.
through training before you just go out there and press the go button. But now if I press OK, I'll have Enigmas showing up here
Divergence
on
down NQ on the
my
24.
chart as
Yeah,
well.
just did that.
And you can, there we go.
Yeah,
So see, we just got
showing
an
up.
Enigma
NQ on the
9
2.
right now. And you'll be able to do that same thing on
Fib.NQ
any
on
time
the
frame.
6.
So you can add those
Upper
Enigmas.
bands
I would like to
touch
add the
NQ
Enigma
on the
probably on
24.
all of them. Okay, I got a split cross reversal right here. I'm going to take a quick short here with the Enigma back behind it on the 9s as well. Hopefully we're not going into another launch. Something's going on in the markets right now. It's 3 o'clock.
Upper bands touch
Market
and
is
double
going
L
wild.
on the 2.
All right, super dot
Dot
there,
upper
going to help me
bands
get
touch
out.
NQ on the
Wow,
24.
moving very, very fast here.
Fib.NQ on the 2. Double delta NQ on the 2.
Got another
Fib.NQ
potential
on the
Titanic
2.
zone showing up here. We got 2 ready DDs. Feels like it's going to launch again though. I need to try to catch a trap rather than just trying to enter in on these. Got a super dot initially,
Enigma
but
is short on the
NQ is too
NQ2.
fast for me to be sitting here on the 2s. I need to bump up to the 3s.
Fib.NQ on the
probably my last
24.
opportunity to get out. This is about to launch.
I know this might be in the video.
I'm gonna reverse. I'm
Videos.
gonna get long. I think we're going long. I think this thing's gonna get crazy. Do the whole super launch thing.
Harmonic
There it
NQ
goes.
on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 2. Double delta NQ on the 2. Harmonic NQ on the 2. Double delta NQ on the 2. Harmonic NQ on the 2. Harmonic NQ on the 2. Harmonic NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9. on the 2.
I'm having a hard time walking and chewing bubblegum today.
Fib.NQ on the 24.
Getting him set up. Neo, thank you, sir.
Double delta NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 6.
Boo.
Fib.NQ on the 2.
Gonna go all the way through that Titanic zone on it, and is it? Oh, Vinny. Been a while since you traded NQ on the 2s, and trying to do that and
Double
talk to people all at the same
NQ
time.
on the
Probably
6.
not a good idea there, bro. All right, so that's against me. 100 ticks now. That is not
Fib.NQ on
cool.
the 2.
Let's see.
Lower bands
Gonna
touch
get
NQ on
a.
the
Am I gonna get a
24.
nudge? I need
Double
a
dot
ready
NQ on the
DD.
9.
There's a double. All right, so I'm going maxed here to see if we can get a pop up here.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 24. Lower bands touch NQ on the 24. Harmonic NQ on the 2. Lower bands touch harmonic NQ on the 24. Double delta NQ on the 24. Fib.NQ on the 2.
Reversing.
Harmonic NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 2.
Crazy. That was insane. All right. So that cost me around 3K. Tough one.
Divergence up NQ on the 24.
Easily read. Just too fast. Could not react, and I'm gonna moved it to a different space here.
Fib.NQ on the 2.
Help somebody simultaneously while going on NQ2s on a day when the market's moving this fast. Not a great idea. Not a great idea. That way too fast for me to even try to explain all the stuff that went down and through there.
Delta NQ on the 2.
Look over here on the left.
CDM NQ on the 2.
You got the divergence play to the upside.
Double delta NQ on the 24.
The launch, I can feel it coming. Wow, market is going absolutely nuts.
Touch NQ on the 24. Fib.NQ on the 2. Touch
There's that launch.
24. Double delta NQ on the 2. Touch NQ on the 24.
What's the time?
NQ on the 6. Touch NQ on the 24. Upper bands touch NQ on the 24. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 9. Divergence down NQ on the 2. Double divergence down NQ on the 24. Harmonic NQ on the 2.
Okay, so I'm going to switch to, I'm going to go to the 4s. ALGOBOX 4s. I'm going all the way to 4s. This is so fast. Moving to 4s.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
It looks like it's going to continue to launch. We've got some pink lines up above us up here at 21,202, 25s.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
What is this? 21,2. Wow. A lot of room up above if we keep going.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 24. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 24.
Okay, let's look to see, when was our last AO here? On the 4s. Oh, way back here. 12.1. Wasn't a turn. So it's going to be hard to get on, to read on the AOs by itself. It's going to have to be a super AO situation.
Upper bands touch NQ, harmonic NQ on the 6. Upper bands touch NQ on the 24. Upper bands touch NQ on the 24. Upper bands touch NQ on the 24. Upper bands touch NQ on the 24.
Present. Ultimate. Interesting. Still sell side. The ultimate telling me sell side. Crazy. NQ's just gone gangbusters though, huh?
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Let's see.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Double cross on the 9s. Hey Plutonium, good to see you, my friend.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 24.
Okay, now the nerd just shifted to buy. So now
upper bands touch
multiples.
NQ on
Okay,
the
that's
24.
the top of a cross.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Touch NQ on the
Let's
24.
See if that's catching them off sides there.
DCDM NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 6.
Okay, got the double deltas up on the 6, so I'm going to start trying to get short here. Got 20, there we go, we'll take 20 ticks out of it. Call it retail up top.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
First structure, see if there's an RTOFA event with
Lower
it.
bands touch NQ on the 24. Lower bands touch NQ on the 24. Lower bands touch NQ on the
Back
24.
to neutral on the McAfee Ultimate.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 24. Lower bands touch NQ on the 24.
Okay, ready DD. First ready DD, seen in a bit.
Lower
Need a
bands touch
structure.
NQ on the
Do
24.
I have a structure? I do. We've got a divergence here as well, so we'll see if this will be a
Fib.NQ on the 6.
bear trap here. See if it's going to let me. Let's see.
Double
Fingers on
delta
the buttons.
NQ on the
There's
6.
a diamond.
Harmonic NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh, we got the red.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Alright, I'm going to kill that. Happening right there.
Harmonic NQ on the 6.
Okay, top of it. Currently still neutral on the MACV Ultimate. Got a little juice out of that one. Enough to write home about.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Missile throwing down. What is that? Okay, MACV is going a little crazy, right? So we went red, neutral, red, and back to neutral again. Tricky. So the nerd, all 4 correlated instruments here are kind of battling back and forth. Don't forget, this is earnings report week for some of the biggest names out there, the big fangs. Are reporting this week.
NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 9.
Oh, double deltas on the 9s. Let's see where this takes us. Currently inside the fiddle, so I'd like us to be
Harmonic
outside
NQ
that
on
fiddle
the 4.
before I take a play now. Inside my prior harmonic zone, I'm going to remove all real quick. Control all, remove drawing objects. We're going to get some new ones going here now. I'm going to go big. Okay, back to sell side on the nerd. So 3 out of 4 nerds are down for a red entry. Nope, now it's neutral. So now it's 2 and 2. Neutral. All the way to strong buy. All 4 correlated instruments all of a sudden went all 4 buy. Wow, look how quick that whipped.
Upper bands
Straight to
touch
strong
NQ on
buy.
the 24.
All 4 correlated instruments. A lot of market activity going on right now.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 24.
Touched it on the 24. Right, so I could take this for a quick scalp short up here. Let me see if I can get a measure on it. Currently at small timing, would prefer on king,
Upper
like that one
bands
back there.
touch
That was
NQ
nice.
on the 24. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Ready DD. So fast today, you love it. Definitely video gamer action today. Gotta have the BF3 reflexes going, yes.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Okay, could be a piercer here on the cipher. Here in buyers step in, back of the cipher. Strong buy. Into that Bollinger is the hardest thing for me. If I can get it. Get green. Cipher held. Green cipher coming. Here comes king timing. Cipher touch.
on the 6.
Give me an RTOFA event. No. No RTOFA. Ooh, I'm gonna close it.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Ooh, tricky. Piercer on the dot. It goes.
Two finger NQ on the 24. Fib.NQ
Wild
on the
here.
6.
Very wild.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Hey, Whiskers. Good afternoon, sir.
Two finger NQ harmonic on the 24. On the 4.
Could have held my long.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
It's a little bit too tricky right there. It's so fast right now. This is this fast on the 4s. It's crazy. Strong buy on the nerd.
Harmonic NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Okay. First ready DD.
Upper
Might be the end of the move. We touched
24.
the top of the
Upper
Bollinger
bands
there,
touch
so
NQ
might
on
be able
the
to catch a
24.
scalp short here. Wish we were outside this fiddle zone. It'd be that easier.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 24.
Vinny NQ's on 36. Thank you, my friend.
Fib.NQ on the
36R.
4.
Thank you for helping me out. Yeah, I've been switching around trying to help some folks there on Mentorship Monday getting going.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
You guys are the bomb. 36. How does that change?
Double
things?
delta
Yeah,
NQ
touched into
on
the
the
Bollinger and coming off there.
Divergence down L bands
on
touch NQ
Oh,
on the
super
36.
AO. Oh, my stop is too tight.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 6.
Target filled. Target filled.
Upper bands touch NQ
Stop
on the
needs to be
36.
behind the
Delta
ready.
NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36. Fib.NQ on the 6. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36.
Target filled.
Upper bands
Target
touch NQ
filled.
on the
Target
36.
filled.
Double delta
Target
NQ on
filled.
the 6.
Target
bands
filled.
Hashtag too easy. Can we get some super AO hype in the chat? Super AO, come on. Come on.
Double delta
Gotta
NQ
get
on the
Curtis
4.
G on the mic for that one. That one.
Double delta NQ
That
on the
was
6.
very, very hot. Was it not? Ooh.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me
Fib.NQ on the 89.
city to city, cause I'm shiny boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. No matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not home. No, I can't let go without you near me.
Pip.NQ on the 9.
Oh. 10 feet off the ground is how high you got to jump when you're trying to jump over the bullets on Battlefield 3. And when you're rolling with me on the ALGOBOX Battlefield. Don't forget, check out that cheat sheet. You'll learn, you don't like, what in the world was that play he just played? Well, it's on the cheat sheet. Right here. There's cheat sheet number 2. And here's cheat sheet number 1. Learn the HMD, DCDM, DCR, 2-finger salute, Ninja bar, 3 wise man, diamond dot, PRZ cross, ready DD, and the super AO right there. Look at number 2 up there at the top. We just nailed the super AO short right there for about, well, let's get a measurement on it, shall we? I don't know, it might have been 50 ticks. Let me crank that music back because that is, I know it's blaring.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Probably a little bit too loud. Come back here to bottom left.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
We're at the top left right now, aren't we? Because we are doing the 5 chart layout. So the dropout on that Super AO ended up getting top to bottom 105 ticks.
Fib.NQ.
You don't got to catch them all.
36.
Okay, you don't have to be perfect to be profitable. But hey, can you catch some money? Can you catch some drip?
On the 4.
Can you catch some drip? Yeah. Out of 100 ticks, can I grab some? Yeah, I can grab some of that.
DCDM NQ on the 6. Divergence NQ on the 36.
Thank you for that, Andrew. Oh, a little miniature Super AO. This is actually a Supercross. You see this? So, not as powerful, but we might be able to grab 20 out of that. That's a Supercross, right? Let's type that one out there. Supercross. If you're already looking for a spot. So that's a Supercross. The difference between a Super AO and a Supercross. Everybody understand that? If you get it, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. We'll walk it through.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Wow, this thing is moving. Is this thing going to push 100 ticks too?
Fib.NQ on the 4.
What is that? Dude, that's a 156 tick drop out of the Supercross. To the shark back. About to take that shark back long scalp.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 36.
I was doing too much labeling. Should have grabbed that. Anybody grab that shark back? Who had the stones to grab that shark back after the drop? Look at that. Perfect shark back off the top. Come on.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 36.
And that shark back up to the top of the front. That doesn't look like much, but it is. Remember, we're on the 4s here. That's 34 ticks on the shark back on the pop-up. Come on. Hashtag too easy. You hit the shark. Plutonium, of course. Look at the man with the plan. Fast on the trigger. Grabbed it. You knew, bro, right? Super straight legs coming in. When it's fast, it's not going to last. Boom. Shark back. Come on. Big one, too? A big one? Yeah. Smash that.
Fib.NQ on the 89.
Somebody dropped me a coffee donation earlier. Who dropped me that coffee? Who's our awesome... trying to scroll back in the chat. I saw a coffee donation come through. Who's the legend? Bought me some coffee.
Fib.NQ
keeps me going.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes.
Oh, is it you, Pablo? Pablo, buying me a coffee, brother. Two kinds, two kinds.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Let's see here.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Missile throwing down mashed potatoes, buying me a coffee. Thank you, sir. $10 coffee donation. Buying me a cup of Joe. Love to sit down and have Joe with you, my friend. It's cold where you are, right? Like it's got to be, what is it, 30 below? How cold is it up there these days? The coffee would probably feel real good. Nice little warm coffee action next to the fire. $36. Oh, it's above. It warmed up. It's 36. It's like that's warm now. It's above freezing. Like brutal last week. I know. I saw some of those temperatures on the news. I was like, oh man.
Le Mans.
Let me smash.
Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Celsius. Let's see. Doing those conversions. Alexa, 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 6.
I can't even hear her. She's on quiet mode. Alexa, volume 7.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh, notice my microphone volume is being controlled by Discord as usual. That's fantastic.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Okay, let me do a quick, let's see, ask questions section.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
This one's handy. This is a little cheat sheet right here. Order of operations rules. In one of the videos, you'll kind of see me doing the old whiteboard drawing, or dartboard, I guess, with the Crayolas. Pulling out my Crayola pen, and what do we got? Simplest format.
Fib.NQ.
Check the last entry signal on the 89.
On the 4.
Then assign the color. Is it red or green? Done. Next. Check the wave. Latest signal. Was it red or green? Right? Then entries go with the signals for the biggest plays. So if it was green, then longs for the best. And if not, then we take small ATM trades. Very simple. So it doesn't mean you can't take a trade against it. It just means we're going to scalp, right? We're going to be scalping against. We're going to go with it for the bigs, right? Keeping it simple. Pro tip there for Mentorship Monday for the new folks. It is not that complicated. Literally, it's right there on the card. And if you want to use the tools to do it, mark your tide, mark your wave. Right now, it has been long and long currently. So biggest, longer plays there have been to the long side. Of course, there were some exceptions there with the title. There's some exceptions. You'll learn that, like the Titanic Zone. The Titanic Zone is detecting when that sucker is going to flip around. 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, it's hot there. Holy shnikes.
Harmonic NQ on the 36.
Okay, what time is it? It is 3:36. Market's going wild here. 12.1 at the top. I want to short that, but let's see. Got a little scared on that. Super fast, so not going to last. Racquetball play, popping it back. Look at that. So drop out on that was 50 ticks. That dropped down 50 ticks in a matter of seconds with a 12. Remember earlier I said I hadn't seen one? It's a 12. All right, 12 was the only thing that's been showing up. But that 12 did not give a pivot last time.
NQ on the 36. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Doesn't look like it's going to be a big pivot here either.
Touch NQ on the 89.
We're on the run. Okay, I see a big red line up here. You see that? See the structure? Structure, and then the RTOFA event is at 21.222. 21.222. 21.222. Want to play basketball? We're doing 2-1-2 zone. Where's Trey at?
NQ on the 4.
Trey, we're going to hoop it up, bro?
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh, super dot short.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Naked meat.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 36. Upper bands touch NQ.
Too easy. Too easy. Give me 85.95. Everybody give me some 10K hype in the chat. I am within striking distance of 10K now. Give me some 10K hype in the chat. Is that sweetness?
NQ on the 6. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36. NQ on the 4.
Where did my sweetness say to you?
If you're listening, whoa. Sing it back, whoa. Straight from the top.
That was a super dot. Simple video game style, baby.
Touch NQ on the 36.
Super dot. Gotta love it.
Touch NQ on the 89.
And the dropout on the super dot was how much? 88. That's a lucky number. That's a 88 tick dropout off of the super dot.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Remember, I am on the 2s. Yeah, baby, we going 2-1-2. We're doing 2-1-2. I'm playing top side. I got Trey underneath. Trey's about to dunk on you. I'm about to pass it on the inside. I'm doing spin move. He's moved to the inside, going to the 3-point line, spins back, tosses it back to Trey. Trey dunks it on him! Get wrecked. What?
Fib.NQ on the 89. Harmonic NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Oh, yeah.
ICT.
ICT just got dunked on. Oh, these crazies. Get you some of that. They can't do this. They can't do this. You can try. But instead they just cry.
NQ on the 9. Delta NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Harmonic NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
Oh, that was a beauty.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Okay, so we are in, so it's Mentorship Monday, and if you are new with this coming in here, like, hey, what's the format here? We got 5 charts here. This is a standard 5-chart layout. If you are trying to kind of learn what we do here, of course, we have the cheat sheet to learn, like that Super AO we just played earlier, PRZ crosses. You'll learn all those. But let me show you kind of the layout. So this is the order of operations 5-chart layout. You see the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So your 5th step is to execute. Chart 1 up there is the tide, and then the way I kind of teach it is to walk through those charts until you get down to the final 3, which is the final filter on the left there. Let's go back here to look at this one more time. So this is the 5-chart layout. This is the standard I teach you. I think you should learn with this one to learn to read left to right, and then that number 3 is going through the filters. So let me show you what that looks like here on my live charts here. So this we refer to as the tide wave. This is the main filter, which we call the MACV chart, not to be confused with the MACV Ultimate, which is the nerd filter, which is telling us the primary direction of all 4 correlated instruments. The nerd is the NASDAQ, the ES, the RTY, and the Dow. And that is in this format like this that you can get inside of Discord for free on me. You are welcome. And then we've got our final decisions here if we are taking a big or a small entry based on the chart timeframes and market characteristics, etc. Whether I'm going to take a big, meaning I'm going maybe with the trend in this case right now because the tide and the wave are up. I will take those off of the big. So you'll notice I have the ATM by default set to big. Again, you can change this to whatever you want. I'm just saying the way that I attack things and I approach it, I go big there, and down here I am going to be on small, although right now currently on the ATM I'm set to none because I was just working a nice beautiful place it up there where I wanted a larger target because I am now up on the 4s instead of the 1s, 2s, or 3s. So I'm actually looking for bigs everywhere right now because the market is handing out big opportunities today because of the market speed and the volatility that's coming, probably because the FANG stocks, like something is in the water here, you can tell. Today, volatility was up so high overnight. You got emails from your broker saying that they were changing the margins. That's what the nerd is. There you go. See, you're learning as we go. All right, so I'm going to start getting short right here. Why am I getting short right here? Well, everybody should know, right?
NQ on the 36.
And I'm just taking another 20 ticks off of that double ready DD. Are you kidding me? There we go. I'm at 99.15. Let's get some 10K hype in the chat. I am now less than $100 away from 10K. Just grabbed a 20 bag off of that double ready DD. Come on. Come on. You can't get any better than this. You literally cannot get any better than this.
36.
Rod, good to see you, my friend. One day you're going to learn that none of that matters.
On the 6.
But keep fishing. Keep fishing, bro. I'm happy to have you bring your abacus into my calculator contest.
Fib.NQ.
Slide those beads, baby. Slide those beads.
NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Harmonic NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
$350 incoming. Yes, we got 3 minutes till the 350 algo.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9.
So let's see. Pretty sure I have it on this one by default. Our background of our color should change a couple minutes before that here. Let's see. It should start showing up here in about 10 seconds. My color background will change, telling me I've got a warning. So watch this chart right here, and we'll start to color the background for you to let you know 2 minutes before a major. Let's see if it draws in here for me. I hope I have it turned on in the defaults. I think I do. Hope this doesn't lock on me while I'm trying to pull up indicators right now. Market's going super fast right now, so this is a time or scenario where things could lock up. Let's see. Do I have...
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
Time regions. Do I not have time regions on the default? I apologize to everyone, but you know what? I probably pulled them off because people get confused with it. So I'm going to go ahead and add time regions by default. And okay, I'm going to click OK. Please don't lock on me. There we go. Okay, see that colored section right there? That's what I was trying to do. This should, when you see the color change, if you have time regions turned on, then it'll color your background for you, so you'll kind of get that visual cue. It's kind of like, hey, knock knock, be careful, we're coming up. We got 1 minute now until the 350 algo coming, and I'm going to turn on financial juice so we can listen in. Not that it really matters. Again, we don't pick a direction by it, but can we pick the volatility and pick a play? Yeah, that's what we're going to plan to do here.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
$100 away from 10K. Let's see if it's going to give it to me. I should slap on a tiny ATM right now. So let's go Superstition Buster. All right, Superstition Buster is turned on. I've got the tiny ATM set and ready to go. We got 5 seconds. Here comes the news. It's going to be nuts. 350 algo coming right now. Boom, there it is. Ooh, I'm going to show something fancy. Ooh, look, it's the MOC. The market on closed balance. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But it just happened right now. So let's see if we get a play.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 36. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh, look at that 10.3 up there. I didn't notice that we got a super moon short up there at the top. You see that 10.3? I missed that earlier. Must have been having too much fun celebrating or something. Excessive celebration. Isn't that a great song? Okay, currently we're at moderate buy on the nerd. So 3 out of 4 nerds agree. Long side. All I need is a little scalp here. Okay, background color is changing now to tell me it's 2 minutes before Lucky Sevens. So you see the color change on the background.
NQ on the 4.
That is with the time regions indicator turned on. If you want to add the time regions, remember that is exclusively for ALGOBOX members. You too can have it. All right, we are flat in the flat zone. Yikes. I want to get something outside of that. Pull back the rubber band for me. Well, I want to hit this last $100. I want a sure thing, baby.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
You had a pretty headshot on the 6s, MRW. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that's a super headshot right there. That's what MRW was just pointing out right there. That is a super headshot long. Let's see how big that move was. Remember, this is the 6s here, so that move up, 93 ticks for the headshot. You're a headshot player. Beautiful play there.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Caught the trap.
Harmonic
The trap bottom there.
Harmonic NQ.
Okay, here we go. We are outside. There it is. There's my play. I want to take it. Is it going to give it to me? Are we going to get my superstition buster? No, it's going to keep dropping. I'm closing it. I'm killing it. No, I'm going to try it one more time. No, I just got wrecked. Oh. I didn't have my hotkeys. I was over there farting around with that other item there. And, serves me right. Okay, so I am no longer within striking distance very easily of my 10K. All right, there's another dot there. That's a double dot long. Let me see if I can get it. All right. So it gets me back to 9K, but I'm not going to get my 10. Not with the tiny ATM. I'd have to increase the size there. Double dot long with the ready DD there for a quick little scalp up. Currently, the nerd is now neutral.
NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right, let's see here. Crab.
Harmonic NQ on the 6.
Is he going to get his 10K? I'm going to have to go bigger. So I'm going to go 5 smalls.
Lower band.
Start to work our way down. Currently neutral.
On the 4.
Triple ready. That is 3 in a row. Probably going to push first. But then on the 4s, we might catch a trap here on the backside. First thing I want to do, we just went nerd short. I need to look for an entry. Oh my goodness. Ready DD's showing up like crazy right now. Tricky. I don't have a structure. We're not at the bottom of the zone yet.
Divergence up and lower band.
I'm sorry, not the zone, but we're not at the bottom of the channel, and we had broken the crab, so it wasn't an easy one for me to pop up there.
Fib.NQ on the 6. J-hook long NQ on the 4. NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9.
We got 5 minutes till the close.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Left hand buy, right hand sell. Currently nerd is strong sell. There's a super short. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What just happened?
Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta.
All right, I gotta go none here. So we had the super dot short right there. And can I get on ticks, please? Oh my goodness.
Double delta short on the NQ6.
Oh no, why am I on bigs? No, no, go naked. What is going on?
Fib.NQ.
No, what is going on? No, where's the naked button? I don't have the naked button. I'm missing.
On the 36. Upper band.
Oh my goodness.
On the 36.
Okay, so I was trying to take that that Enigma short there, and I'm getting borked here on. I forgot this layout doesn't have.
On the 89.
It doesn't have the naked thing for me, and I'm about to get carnaged on this. That was a nice super. I'm about to give back all my profits on the day. Oh my goodness. I'm giving back all my profits. Thanks to that screw up right there.
On the 4.
And so I'm gonna try the full max here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Right back on the crab. Looks like they're just buying this all the way up through the close. I'm getting offsides, and I'm gonna take a loss today. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Wow, what terrible luck here today. And it's me and my stubbornness today. And a few technical glitches there, not knowing where the button was because didn't have it. Switched over to a workspace I'm not familiar with, and overconfidence that I'll be fine. No, bro, you're not fine. You have not practiced this in a while, bro. You're rusty and crusty. So we went sell side and shifted long. Again, this can happen in those types of scenarios. And oh man, I'm gonna take a big loss today. That sucks.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 36.
I have to roll back the tape and watch myself. What happened there? What did I do? Because I should have had that play right there. That was a nice down move for 81 ticks. What did I?
NQ on the 36.
Oh my word.
Alpha Delta NQ on the
Oh my goodness. And then now there's my super at the top. And why I can't go? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right, I'm gonna go full 50s. I got to count 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9. There's 50. That is the max you can go on my account.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 39. NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on
with
the 4.
The
Fib.NQ on the 4.
super AO with the red dot up top. It'll either work or it won't.
Touch NQ on the 36. Double delta NQ on the 9.
Yeah, naked buttons on the Rebel 4s. I know. Yeah, I'm just not used to this layout.
NQ on the 4.
We got the divergence up top with the double ready DDs. I'm hoping that's going to help me out there, but you never know. Higher time frames, that is a harder read than the ones on the lowers. A lot easier to read on the lowers for sure.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Ooh, that is a super dot long there. So they're going to keep buying that up here. We got the close in about 10 seconds. Let's see if they're going to sell at the close or they're going to just buy this thing up like crazy and a big fat loss for me.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4.
J-hook long,
Double delta
Nasdaq
NQ
on
on the
MACD.
6.
J-hook long, oh my goodness. That would put it way up there. Wow, a triple ready DD at this level? My goodness, the measurement on that is going to be insane. Let me get the measurement. F8 from the bottom to the middle. That's going to go, that's all the way to 21 320s.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Harmonic NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 36.
A very large zone here.
NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 36. Upper divergence down NQ on the 89.
What a bummer. What a bummer.
Short on the NQ.
Oh my word. Oh, they're about to margin me. Let's see how far. I don't have much. Well, no, I got a little space. I got a good amount of space to margin, but it's going to be close.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 36.
All right, well, I got to keep my trolls guessing, so I don't want my account numbers popping up on screen here in case it does. So just give me a moment here. Let's see what ends up happening on that. What a terrible way to start the week. Yeah, I see the divergence coming in on the 89. Yeah, I'm hoping that helps me out there. It's in the after hours, though. We got an hour to see. Awful mix up there. I was no good at walking and chewing bubblegum here today. I think I jinxed myself with the $400 superstition thing when I was like, okay, $100 away, and we're gonna. And the fact when I jacked it up the first time, I should have known. It starts going south, and the charts start kind of going a little rickety too, where you can just kind of tell it's you're not on top of things. Yeah, that should have been the first sign. Yeah. Now, and then when that second one, then I just got flustered with the fact that I could not find the naked button. I went over there trying to hit the naked button over there so I can close out the position, and it's not there on my sixes. I had this new workspace that I was trying to help out, trying to get new folks. Not blaming you guys, but just saying. I mean, it is what I did. I'm switching over to new workspace and whatnot, and pumping over to NQ on a super fast Monday with this kind of stuff going on. This is, I mean, great lesson to be very careful around these situations.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Yeah, they're just continuing on the buy.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 36.
Well, okay, so something about yours there, T-Bird. One thing, so Neo just reported to me you're running on a server? Like, you're running on server version or something like that, so you don't have a normal desktop OS. You're running on a server for some reason? Is that correct?
36.
Yeah, the trolls needed to be satisfied. I needed to give them a red day, right? They needed to finally have a red day.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36.
Yeah, and it may as well be a day like today, right? May as well.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36. Fib.NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Hey T-Bird, are you going to answer me? So I'm asking, why are you running on Windows Enterprise or whatever? You're running on a server or something like that? Hope you're not planning on trying to share our tools. Like, I'm just saying. Like, we've got things in there that are going to detect that, just FYI. But yeah, you don't have a standard desktop operating system, so on a Windows Tiny 10 on a physical server, don't tell me it shouldn't make a difference. No, bro. Listen, okay, you know what? This is the kind of stuff that pisses me off when people who are... You're some sysadmin, right? Sysadmins think they know code, right? You don't. Well, it says that you are on a server OS. See, you don't even know what you're running on? Bro, I already... Oh, man, listen. It is rare that I'm wrong, my friend, and I'm definitely not wrong about technology. So I will read you exactly what your OS says, okay? Your OS is Microsoft Windows 10 IoT Enterprise. Okay. Platform role, enterprise server. All right. Listen, you're going to learn in my room. I'm never wrong. Okay. Don't argue with me. You're always going to lose. All right. You're on a Xeon processor, 2.4 gigahertz turd. Okay. So I hate to get snippy with you, bro, but you come out here and tell me it shouldn't matter. Dude, if I tell you it matters, it matters. There it is. I popped it in the chat and draw you some arrows. Don't catch me off on an almost margin call day either.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Get a real operating system and shut up. Thanks.
Harmonic NQ.
I'm not supporting your nonsense. You don't even have the full .NET pack in your iOS. You didn't know that? You're supposed to know things. Oh, I'm going to use TinyIO.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Shut up. Go get a real operating system and then come back and we'll help you out.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
That's what I was like earlier. I'm like, dude, that should have worked.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
I was like, I ain't never seen that. Well. Nobody else is running some weird OS. As you're going through my videos, you'll hear my whole thing about project managers and sysadmins that think they know stuff. I got project manager PTSD.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9.
More than a month since I had a red day. No, I had a red day on... What day was it? Let's see. Standard image for something. Yeah, but the thing is with your images, you know how it is, y'all. When you whatever office image you're using or whatever, you've got things limited. You got things squared down. You don't have pieces of .NET, and I'm sure that's what we're missing because I'm like, there are error messages in your log. So here's what's in your log. That's why I asked earlier. I was like, what's in your log? You said you didn't get any error messages, but no, there's definitely error messages in your log. Here's what's in your log too. There you go. Post a screenshot in the chat there. So object object reference not set to an instance of an object, that kind of thing. It's just like, okay, you're missing some components. And it's a bunch. So yeah, and that's weird. I'm like, we did a fresh clean. We did all that. I mean, we did our usual routines and it ain't working. I'm like, okay, what's the OS? And then sure enough, yeah. So, yeah, you're missing stuff in the .NET pack. Cool. Oh, you can reload. Well, see, the good news is you know OSs. So the good part is, you know your stuff, and so you should be able to reload an image fairly easily, with the standard Windows stuff, and then you'll probably be fine. All right, keep coming down here for me. Come down here a little bit more for me. Yeah, just reload and you should be fine. Although, be careful of that processor too. That processor is real bad, bro. 2.4 gigahertz. Eesh, bro.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Like, you need some serious horsepower.
Upper bands touch.
Yeah, no, I got you.
89.
Yeah, server or other. Yeah, no, I totally got you.
Double delta NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 4.
And the buyer's stepping back in again. Big drop out here. What was the... That's a big count. 163 ticks. So it didn't go 200. Let's see. Awesome, Guardy. Have a good one, sir. Yeah, that 2.4 gigahertz though, man, you're not gonna. You're saying like where things lie, dude. 2.4 gigahertz, you're not even gonna be able to run. Like U.S. Open's gonna come, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna be crying. I can already tell you.
I'm holding on your trades, got me 10 feet off the ground. ALGOBOX makes trading like a game. Join us now and see what can be found. ALGOBOX and never miss a game.
You need single thread speed. Multi-core isn't going to do you any good. Slow multi-core doesn't work because of the nature of the data feed itself. The nature of the data feed itself is 3 columns wide, very narrow, super fast. You need one super fast runner, not a bunch of slow ones. Definitely wishing I would have stayed on, at least stayed on YM today. What I really should have done, I've got my paces really kind of set for the Dow for forever now, and man, just but yeah, someone was asking about the last red day. Now we had a red day actually just recently on the red sessions. It says stream 4 days ago. So is it Thursday? Yeah, minus 3,800 on
fib.nq on the 4th.
Thursday. So last week, we had 10,000. Wow, that's 1, 2, 3 $10,000 days in a row, and Friday was 12,000. So 42,000 minus 4, so about 38,000 last week, and then the Friday before that was 26,000.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
So talking about deal specs, what the requirements should be running. Faster the better. i9 14900 is obviously the best. But just to run our system at its ideal, to have everything running that you want at its full capacity, you need to be running at a base of 4.5 gigahertz or higher. So that's the number to write down. 4.5 gigahertz, single core. So yeah, 4.5 gigahertz, and you know, most of our guys now, I mean, technology is advanced. You can get a $1,500 PC now that runs, you know, upwards of 5.1, 5.2, up to 6 gigahertz now. 14900 is running at 6. Yeah, it's so cheap to just get a desktop PC these days. And that's literally the ideal. Big, just gaming desktop.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Yeah, 4.5 gigahertz. And you can't even get that in servers, right? There's no, not that I mean, it's been a while since I've been in the server area, I'll be honest. But, I mean, I keep my ear to the ground. Like, there are no 4.5 gigahertz in the server side stuff. Like, servers are designed to... You need a lot of cores, do a lot of things simultaneously, you know, but slow. And so you don't develop the heat, plus they, you know, your heat dissipation, and they're designed for server rooms that you're trying to, you know, lower your electricity and your air conditioning usage. And, you know, they're just not designed to run like a hot gamer machine, which is what, you know, I stress with our system. Decentralized processing, which is what we have, so that we can run, literally there are about 60 algorithms simultaneously detecting and drawing things on your chart for you. And you need them to happen quickly, because the data that's coming in is, it's like, hey, new piece of data, new piece of data, new piece of data. And you just have to process that little tiny piece of data quickly. There's no point, if you understand workloads, like there's no point in having multi-core, because it's not a workload that's going to do anything with multi-core at all.
NQ on the 6.
You get one thread per instrument. Actually two. It's like 2 threads per instrument. One for the indicators, one for the data coming in. But that's how NinjaTrader works, is... you know, basically one core thrown at the data feed, because it can't be divided. You're literally doing real-time new piece of data. It doesn't, you know, it's not going back. I mean, it's hard to explain, but especially when you're doing multi-instrument and all that kind of stuff, you're basically throwing, well, 1 thread per instrument as the data's coming in, 3 rows wide, very narrow, so it's like not like a ton of data anyway. It's just a bunch of littles coming in. Time, quantity, price, time, quantity, price, time, quantity, price.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 36.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah, 4.5 gigahertz, single core plus. Yeah. Only way you're going to get that is inside of desktop gaming PC. And my experience with AMD, unfortunately, it just, everybody who's had AMDs has had problems. All I can say is, like, I don't like going narrowed it down to like, oh, only do this. I'm a big proponent of, you know, multiple choices and whatnot, but unfortunately this is one where it just, the facts are the facts. I don't know what the difference is and what the Intel and AMD is doing with their chipsets. I think AMD is just kind of focused on multi-core, multi-thread type of scenarios, and the Intel ones just don't have issues. Yeah, we have people, generally when people start running servers, here's what happens, right? Like generally what we've experienced in the past, somebody's like, oh yeah, no, I'm running a thing, and then they, like, it's a server, and then they like try to, you know, allow multiple people to use it, so they, you know, group buy a license, but you know, we always catch them. So anyway, yeah, it's just bad experience, bad taste. And in general, like, we have a funny thing. So it's hard, sometimes it's hard being, and again, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just like gonna give facts. Here's my personal experience, and I could be wrong. Like, y'all are entitled to your opinion. Here's my opinion. Okay? It is personally, in my opinion, it is hard being the smartest guy in the room sometimes, especially when in IT where egos are on the line. Right? Everybody's like, oh, you know, I get paid because I know stuff. I'm good. I know stuff. Okay. You know how it is, right? Egos run high, and then you got management who really actually doesn't know anything, but they have to pretend to know stuff, right? And then they run into a guy like me who actually knows what I'm doing, who I have just run into more problems than they have, and I've had to solve more problems, quite frankly. And but the project managers walk in, they take all your credit for your work, you know, and then they don't know stuff, and then they tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. That pisses me off. That, oh man, walked away from all that industry stuff where the idiots are above you all the time. No, man. I could just do too much. Like, you got idiots. At the same time, I don't have the temperament to be like, okay, now I'll be the boss man. Bro, I ain't got that. I ain't got that temperament, bro. Ain't happening. I ain't got time for your nonsense. I like to get shit done, and I just realized I got to run the ship. If I ain't running it, whatever. But that's just, you know, how things eventually went for me. There's a video around, I did an interview a long time ago. Say a long time ago. How many years? It hadn't been that long, but with Mr. Owens, and yeah, you kind of hear my experience, background of being in IT and all different spots that I have been. I just got too much experience to sit back behind the PMs who pretend to know what I can actually do, and so I don't know. I instantly get that PTSD when somebody comes in here and is like, oh, well, I know. I'm a sysadmin and I've been building servers and I know. And then all of a sudden they're like, no, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm sitting there like, bro, I already know. Like, you come in here, you have no experience with my software whatsoever. And you're like, no, it shouldn't matter. Shut up. No, shut up. You don't know. You don't know how it's coded. You don't know what the load is. You don't know how it works. You don't have the experience, but all of a sudden, oh, your experience and other things matters. It doesn't. So, pardon here's my big FU hammer, but that's what happens. It comes out and it's like, no, let's just remember. And plus, though, it kind of keeps everything in line. Like, and you can develop this, like, listen, trust me, Vinny knows what's up. Just, that's the good news for the people who are here. Like, trust me, Vinny knows. It's cool. Vinny's the project manager, the brain, the coder, the data guy, the software guy, the hardware guy, all in one. The guy spent too much time in IT. He was started at the bottom, and now yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the manager all of a sudden starts to take your work. Yeah, no, I hear you. No, but IT people do really well here. Like, our IT folks, you know, if you're tech savvy, man, you can really take advantage of, you know, the gaming platform style of stuff that we do, you know. But also know, yeah, you know, Vinny's got a little bit of an ego. And I don't know that it's ego. It's like, it comes from it's a confidence level, but at the same time, like, I'm also not taking shit from anybody. I don't have to anymore. You know? So I got to that point where I reached a level where I'm like, I don't have to deal with the suck, so it's like, I love being a part of it. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, people either love or hate it, you know. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, ALGOBOX will pour you a cup of joe. You know what I'm saying? It pours you a lot of dough, more like a cup of dough. Yeah, and you obviously have a good temperament too, because some people, man, I have had it where, like, there'll be that moment where I'm like, all right, Vinny's about to let him have it, and then they're like the people who, like, go out there and still write little Trustpilot reviews and are like, Vinny's mean, Vinny's psychotic, blah blah blah. Of course, they can't ever say that the system's bad. Like, yeah, system works really great, but Vinny's an asshole. He's a psychopath. Well, and what's your point? Are you here to have an awesome system and, you know, watch it in real time? What can you do? Where's yours? What color's your Lambo? Or what is it? What's Andrew Tate's vehicle of choice? I don't think it is. He's like, what color's your Lambo? Oh, you don't have one. All right. You don't like the color of mine? What color is yours? You don't like my software? Where's yours? Which one's better? Oh, you don't. There's not one better. Oh, okay. Oh, Bugatti. That's what it is. What color's your Bugatti? That's it. Yeah. What color's your Bugatti? Oh, it's so funny. Where's our? Oh, somebody has a great one. How did I pull that up the other day? Did I make a video with it? Oh, I think I did. It's on the bottom left.
Ha ha! You should have joined ALGOBOX, dumbass.
Fib.n.
Ha ha! You should have joined ALGOBOX, dumbass.
Yeah, dude. Andrew Tate knows.
ha. You should have joined ALGOBOX, dumbass.
Oh, too much fun. Too much fun. 4:38.
Two finger NQ on the 36.
22 minutes. All right, the YouTube algorithm gets angry at videos longer than 2.5 hours. Going to find out. So I'm going to cut it here. I'll keep you guys updated in the chat. I'll update the thumbnail with the big loss number here, but it's going to be a big red session here for me. Oh, suck Chuck. All right, thanks for hanging out. Get you guys in the next one. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll be walking through some cool stuff. It's going to be a fun week. Full Auto Friday is going to be epic this week, so don't miss it. Tell your friends. It'll be fun. Good times had by all. Art team, show them how it's done.
The old adage where, you know, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, you know, more money and better opportunity, I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
NQ on the 6.
Rewind. Rewind.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 Logan. Long, look long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Down on freeze. Into the wire. Order filled. Target filled.